Ask ChatGPT how possible it is without dialysis, without a kidney transplant, to recover from stage 5 kidney disease. 0% chance. I created a miracle within my body because I let God in. Han meditations.
Islam seems to be like, if you follow it, it'll work for everyone. There is no exceptions. For example, the other day I was about to pray in my apartment by myself, and I thought I went to go pray, and I was like, let me do wudu first. And I started to wash my face, and I go, oh, my AirPods are in my ears. And I go, oh, I was about to pray with my AirPods. Have you ever seen the movie Ready Player One? In 100 years, if our society turns into everyone's wearing like VR goggles everywhere, if you follow other religions, you could justify having a VR on all the day. You can't if you do wudu. You have to take everything off your face. I'm like, this is preventing it's like prevention. Everything is the 5 prayers a day. If everybody followed that would dramatically help addictions. There's all these safety nets in place in Islam. The more I research it, and it's like, wow.
You know what, Kelly? Whenever we were reading the Quran and we read the first full chapter on the channel, one of the things that I noticed was that it really is truly a framework for how to live your life. I mean, it really is. It starts going through in detail. I had no idea how detailed the Quran was. Right. I mean, I had no clue. It actually told you the breakdown of every single thing you should be doing. And that is so beautiful because so many people need that in this reality now. There's so many times where people have this, it's almost like a fluid nature that it shouldn't be. There should be a concrete thing. This is what you should be doing. And this is it. It's that simple. Just do these things and do it. And then you're good. And there's so many people that live an undisciplined life where they just think they can do anything. And just anytime they want to do something, if they feel like praying, if they feel like journaling, no, you have to do it every day. And we're coming out with a journal. It should be out soon. We will let you guys know. But everybody knows whenever I was in dialysis, I had to do dialysis for 4 hours, 12 hours a week, 3 sessions for 4 hours each. And it was very scary. I mean, there was a tube connected to my chest permanently. I could not take showers. If it got wet, I would probably die because it was connected to my heart. So that was always a big problem. If there was any kind of infection or if there was any kind of dirt or anything that wasn't sterile that got into contact with it, I would probably die and lose my life. So I had this for over a year. Consciously, that was in the back of my mind. And one of the things that I was doing every time, of course, I'd be praying. But one of the things I would do while I was at dialysis was I would be journaling, because a lot of people don't journal their prayers and they don't journal their affirmations and the thing that they should be doing, because we live in a physical reality, and it's a reality in which you need to be doing something physical, right? To get the results you need. So I would be journaling. I have all my journals thousands of times. I would write over and over and over again. I'm grateful my kidneys are fully healthy. Both are fully functional and able to regulate and cleanse cycles easily. My blood pressure is balanced, able and healthy. My eyes, heart, brain, and body are fully healthy. I am now able to help others by spreading love, light, healing, peace, and harmony in the name of God. I wrote that thousands of times. Now look what I'm doing. Spreading love, light, peace, and harmony in the name of God. Because I wrote it down then. And guys, ask ChatGPT how possible it is without dialysis, without a kidney transplant, to recover from stage 5 kidney disease. 0% chance. And that is something that I did with the power of God in my mind, because God gave me the free will to do it, and God helped me through the journal and created a miracle within my body because I let God in. So that is something that people need to be doing every day, following these frameworks. They work, guys. They really do. As he said, these are systems for life. And we haven't read all of the systems. We're going to read them all. But from what we read, it's actually very refreshing to see that there's an actual system for people to learn and people to create and people to follow, so that they can truly just know what they need to be doing.
Yeah, I agree. When we started reading the Quran, I was very surprised about how in depth it got onto such subjects such as divorcing, and really, really detailed. I mean, even outside of religious matters, I mean, really detailed about behavior and just conduct, really, about how to be in society as a human, etc. And it's like we all have the same amount of free will, right? And we all know that we are facing good input and bad input all across this world, right? And sometimes it's like, I really try so hard to be on the good path, but I keep falling into this bad thing, this haram thing, this bad thing, this, whatever, something that's just not good, not the right path. And, it's like, well, sure, it can be difficult to face these things and be constantly bombarded with, the devil on the shoulder, or whatever analogy you want to say. But at the same time, this textbook exists where it breaks down exactly what to do, basically with all aspects of life. And it's like, well, have you tried to follow everything it says? You never, why not? You never know. Think about it. What if you did? What if absolutely everything in life would go right if you followed it? So we have to keep this in mind, because it's never really helpful to fall into the victim mindset. And we all know, again, that life can be hard at some times and tests are going to be thrown our way, but we have to realize that these are tests, and a test is meant to help you grow. It's meant to help you learn new things and become better. So we do have to see it all as a blessing, and we have to realize that, no, we are not victims. There are things out here that exist that tell us the solution. If we act in this way, hey, have we tried acting in this way? Well, if we haven't, maybe we should try, and maybe that will be the solution. It's all up to us, because we have the free will and we have to do the proper, correct actions.
Kelly, you're absolutely right. And I believe that life is a test as well, because I believe that God tested me and I passed the test. Now, if you're not listening to what God is saying, if you're not listening to your higher mind, if you're not listening, then God will test you even harder and crazier than ever before. And it's going to be up to you, because God does not care, because God knows that you are capable of listening to him, because you are a child of God. And God knows that you are capable of it. God knows that you are strong. God knows that you are willing. God knows that you have all of the capabilities to do so. So if you do it or you do not, it is completely up to you, and God gave you that free will for that reason. So there wouldn't be a point of a test if God was just going to have you pass every test. You have to have free will. So you have free will. So God is going to put you on these tests. So if you get a test, if you get a difficulty in life, you should be smiling upon that test. You should be smiling upon that difficulty, because life is not supposed to be easy all the time. Life is supposed to be hard so that you can do something hard easily with God. Because if you have God on your side, anything becomes easy, anything becomes possible. That is how I was able to create the miracle in my body, by reversing stage 5 kidney disease, by reversing 3% kidney function in both kidneys, going above, well and beyond 30%, not even qualifying for a transplant anymore. That is how I was able to do it, by letting God in, listening to God, and learning, guys. You have to listen to God. You have to learn. You have to be capable. You have to know that you're capable. You have to trust that you're capable. You have to tell yourself that I am capable of doing this, because I am all that I am, and I am connected to God right here and right now. And I believe in God. God is with me. God is with me at all times.
And it's 444.
Exactly.
Right here and now.
Right here and now, guys. So if you believe in synchronizations, which are all around us, everything is being synchronized through God. That is a message. God is letting you know that I am speaking his word, because I believe in God, and I trust God, and I love God. And that is everything that we believe in. So thank you guys for being here. We love you all, and we'll see you in the next video.